Hi, this is Lisa with Soul Nirvana Spirituality. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading for the month of October 2021. Before I get into the piles, I want to make a few announcements. The music that you're going to be hearing in the background is from a dear friend of mine, Joseph Alexander Ovidi. And he's a musical composer and artist. You can see his work on Spotify, on YouTube, I believe it's on iTunes, and he has a website, princeofharmony.com.au. And he's a great guy. He's got a lot of interesting content and a lot of interesting and beautiful music that he does. He writes, composes, and produces. So he does it from the beginning to the end. Secondly, I've done a couple of things in the past few months. I have a book available on Karamasi, which is my candle wax reading. That's available on lulu.com. And I think through there you can find other social platforms that it's on, like Amazon and different bookstores that sell it as well. I have an Etsy page where I'm selling crystal pendulums and crystal jewelry, and I'm also selling readings on there. And I have Patreon, which I'm also selling different content about readings and private readings. And I am going to probably start Vimeo also as well in the near future and do some extended readings. There's also, if you could click like, just because this is an energy exchange and this is free content. And if you'd like to make a donation or give me a tip, I will locate my PayPal tip jar information in the description box below. So thank you for listening to all my announcements, and we'll get into the cards. We have 3 piles for you to pick from. The first is the Carnelian, pile number 1. Pile number 2 is the green quartz pyramid. And pile number 3 is the rose quartz. And take a deep breath, pick a pile that you resonate with the most, and we'll be back with your reading. Thank you very much for coming to my channel, and I send love and blessings to you all. So if you picked pile number 1, which is the Carnelian, this is going to be your reading for the month of October 2021. So let's see what we have for you today. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Spades in reverse, the Ten of Wands, the Death card, and the Chariot. That's an interesting pile. So, in the recent past, there may have been somebody that you've been connected with, or it might be you. I see maybe possibly a lack of money. It would be an earth sign or somebody that might have a crush on you, or you may have a crush on, but they just don't have it together financially. It's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could just mean some difficulties financially in the recent past. And you just kind of took a pause also in the past, possibly because of this, the financial difficulties or some kind of restriction with finances, or also the other thing could be with work or institutions. So there might have been just a pause. You know, you might feel like you're at a stalemate. That's what the Two of Swords represents, is a stalemate situation. So this energy is going away. Mind you, Mercury retrograde, it was kind of stationary retrograde last week. It went full on retrograde yesterday on the 27th. So everything will not really play out. It will be out of retrograde on October 18th, but it still kind of drags along, and I usually give it another week and a half before the energy is fully gone. So what does that mean in real life? It means delays. in things. It means miscommunications. It means problems with, a lot of times, missed appointments, miscommunication, cancellations, problems with computers and internet, issues with vehicles or appliances, a lot of breakdowns, stuff like that. It also, not only that, and sometimes it doesn't affect you that way, it may bring people from the past in your life, whether you want them there or not. Unfinished business. So there's multiple things that it usually means, and a lot of times, and I'm already feeling the Mercury retrograde today, a lot of times what it does is it just makes your mind funky, or it just kind of makes you think about things that you might not have thought about before in things, in life, or whatever situation that you're in. You might be rethinking a situation, rethinking a relationship, rethinking anything that you may have just recently made a decision on. But today, just as far as the delays, I had a couple of stores I had to go in. When I went to turn in the parking lot after work, the police had it blocked off because there was an accident. And accidents do happen, usually they're minor. There was an accident. I had to go into another town to turn around to get to the grocery store. And I had 2 stores to go into. The first store I had to go into wasn't accepting any cash, and I was going to go to the grocery store second. And I had to go to the grocery store first to get the cash out to go to the first store I was going to go to, which I had to make second. And then after I got out of those stores, I got, school was out, so I got behind about 7 buses and a whole lot of traffic. And that's something I don't normally deal with on a regular basis. That's usually pretty smooth when I'm coming home from work. However, that was just today. That's the first day in on Mercury retrograde, and it's already kind of going on. And you just got to kind of bear with it, know it's only temporary, and know it's only going to be a couple of weeks. It's just like, one of those situations that's going to go away. It goes retrograde 3 times a year. But it does sometimes cause us aggravation. So anyway, I just want to explain that because I did speak a little bit about Mercury retrograde at the beginning, I believe. So now we're going to go into your future, or your present cards. So we have the Knight of Spades in reverse. So this could be you, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be somebody that you are in a relationship with, friendship, family member, boss. It could be anybody. But whatever this is, this Knight of Spades, this Cavalier de Spade, when they're in the reverse, they might come in, but they might be super critical or in their heads about stuff, so they're not giving you a lot of information as to what's going on with them. And there may be delays also with this person. And work right now, and this is why I said somebody might be at work too, because we get the Ten of Wands here, and I see a lot of hard work, and you might feel like you're struggling right now, pile number 1. But things are going to change in the near future. So, because we have the Death card, so that's a transformation, that's a shift of energy. So if you feel like you've been in a funk in the present and recent past, things are going to shift. There is going to be a transformation. And then we have the Chariot card. That means rushing into something. That also strongly suggests travel. It's also in the Rider-Waite tarot deck and other tarot decks. It's usually a white and a black horse, or you'll see it's like a yin and a yang type symbol. So it's balance. The transformation, maybe things are changing soon. If, I live in the U.S. and in the Northern Hemisphere, in New Hampshire, but if you live in a different hemisphere, it also could, it's the changing of seasons everywhere. So our fall would be your spring if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. Also, I feel with the COVID restrictions or other restrictions you may have been under, even possibly at work, things may shift You're going to go in through a big transformation, and there's a possibility of traveling. And the travel, I don't know why I got in the next 3 months, even though we're doing the reading for October. But we're going to add up these numbers to see for timing, and then we're going to get into the oracle cards. So for timing, we have 13 and 7, which is 20, so 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks. I said 3 months on the travel. I think it's going to be 2 weeks for this situation to kind of clear up. 2 days, you might have communication from somebody. It could be this Knight of Spades in reverse. Definitely. And I do see travel. It could be with this person. It could be on your own. It could be with somebody else that's not represented here. But there is going to be a big transformation in the near future. I'm going to say in 2 weeks. It's at least in 2 weeks it's going to begin. Or 2 days it could begin and finish in 2 weeks from now. So those are your regular tarot, or it's the ancient Italian tarot, which is my favorite. It's just a beautiful deck, and it's everything I want in a tarot, but it's a little different than the other ones, so that's why I love it so much. And because I'm also half Italian descent. Let's see, let's do your oracle cards. So we said 2 on that. 2 days, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, maybe for travel, but I'm getting 3 on that strong. So for your Archangel Michael card, we have patience. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. And I think this has to do with the transformation and all the hard work that you may have been putting in. And then we have the Goddess Guidance cards, and we have Aphrodite, Inner Goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciate your divinity. And sometimes it's just really good just to take a step back and give yourself some self-care when you're going through stuff like this. Even if it's something small, what I always tell my clients when they call me for advice is, if they're just feeling really bad about something or they're in a bad situation, take a little time for yourself. Treat yourself to something. This could be anything as far as like a chocolate bar. This could be cooking your favorite dinner for yourself. This could be taking a walk in nature. This could be getting your nails done, getting your hair done, buying a new outfit. You know, it doesn't have to be anything expensive either. It all depends on, you know, within your means. And even if you're very wealthy and you're fortunate that way, sometimes a walk in nature is all you need alone. Or a walk by the beach, a walk by the ocean, or by water. Sometimes you just need that space to yourself, and it's just self-care. It's not like you're treating yourself to that. That's just generally self-care. But the other stuff kind of helps too. So now we have the Earth Magic card, which is music, which is harmony. So I do see this being a harmonious situation in the end. We have the Spirit Animal deck, and we get this beautiful dog spirit card. My favorite dog, the Bernese Mountain Dog. It's number 19. That might be significant. 9 and 1 is also 10, so 1. Be loyal to what you love. And we have this Angel Answers card at the end, so think of a question you want answered. I got 1 romance card because usually I explain them in the reading. I just wanted to do it a little different for the month of October. And I kind of guided when I'm pulling the cards what to pull, excuse me. So I have 1, so if this is a romantic reading, which it could be, this is the card, and your question will be, this is the answer for you at the end, and we'll pull some charms. So the Romance Angels card is give your relationship a chance. So work on your partnership. So it's telling you, even if this Knight of Spades, this Cavalier de Spade It's just the Knight of Swords. Even if this isn't something that you feel like, it's going to work out, or you're not having a great time right now, it says to give it a chance. So, give it a little bit longer, see how it plays out, at least until Mercury gets out of retrograde and it goes direct again. And then if you still feel, after a couple of weeks, if you still feel like it's not right, then it may be time for you to rethink the whole situation again and see what you want for your life and what will make you happy. Whether that be somebody at work, a boss, work, a romance, or something that you're dealing with. And for the Angel Answer card, we have Take Action. So you're doing the right thing if you're putting in the work right now, because anything in life requires some kind of work. Things just aren't effortless. So maybe the work is just to take some kind of action. And let's go ahead and get some charms for you. Oh, I got a lot. So we have the Crucifix. This may be a divinely guided situation, connection, friendship, family member. I guess it might be, because we just got that big, I don't know if it was a firework or a gun or what it was, but something just went off outside, so that's confirmation. We have the Tree of Life. Wow. We have a black cat here. Kitty cat, which also, kitty cats, you might have one. This might be transformation. It reminds me of the Death card. Halloween, October, kind of represents that too. There's a bow here, which means you might receive a gift, or you may have to get dressed up for a special occasion. We have a guitar. Somebody might be a musician. We have the moon and the star, which again reminds me of a divinely guided connection. We have the butterfly, transformation. We have a star. Somebody might be even a rock star or a star somewhere. We have this charm here, which reminds me of the chakras. You might have blockages that you need to have to balance or do some meditation. We have Saturn. So Saturn is usually the planet of like discipline and hard work. So I think that's why it's showing up, because you're doing so much hard work. And also kind of, it's slow moving. You might also be going through a Saturn cycle right now, or a karmic cycle. It kind of all plays in together. We have the crown here. Excuse me. It might represent the crown chakra. And that might be where the blockage is. Also, you might think of this person, this musician, as like your king, or, you might be like royalty to them, or they might think of you as their queen. It's all energy, male, female, so please take it how it resonates. We have the love heart. It literally says love on it. So there might be love in the situation. We have a fish. So it might be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Pisces strong. And then there's a chain here. So you might feel like you're chained to a situation currently. And when Mercury gets through this retrograde and goes direct again and starts moving, you will feel this disappear, I believe. So, pile number 1, that is your reading for the month of October. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did so, please click like, share, subscribe. Again, you will find all of my businesses, my book information, my tip jar, and also I'm going to put the beautiful music that you hear in the background that belongs to my friend Joseph Alexander Ovidi. I'm going to try to include the information for his website and where you can find it on social media platforms like Spotify and YouTube and iTunes. Again, I want to thank you for coming to my channel. Sending love and light to you all. Namaste. Hi, so if you picked the green crystal quartz pyramid, this is going to be your reading pile number 2. This is going to be your reading for the month of October. Hopefully there's nothing going off outside. We had some fireworks or something that just went off in pile number 1. But it kind of gave us confirmation as to what we were asking or whatever I was saying. So anyway, let's start the reading. Mercury is going retrograde, so I'm going to give some timing on this. However, because Mercury is retrograde, it could be delayed a little bit. So my timing, I'm channeling well today, but I'm just going to give you a rough idea of the timing. But everything until October 18th, Mercury is going retrograde, so I can't guarantee that it's going to be the very date exactly, but it's going to be close. So let's start with your ancient Italian tarot. And we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Devil in reverse. We have Re di Denari, which is the King of Pentacles, in reverse. We have the Sun in reverse. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have Strength. So, Ace of Wands in reverse. This seems like in the past there's been a lot of passion, but it's been very unstable energy. And then the Devil in reverse, you might have been bound to a situation, but in reverse I see those chains breaking, that bondage being gone. So it's not going to affect you that much in the present and in the future. We have the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles usually represents a wealthy businessman, entrepreneur type. This is really weird. This is so much like pile number 1. And because of because it's in reverse, a lot of times earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they can be kind of critical or hard on you about things. So you might feel presently, this could be a relationship, it could be a co-worker, a boss, a family member, a father, that might be a little hard on you or critical of you at this time. We have the Sun in reverse, so you feel like you're almost there and happy, but I think this is impeding on your happiness currently. And then we have Seven of Cups, which is like fantasy. It could be also indicate many options available to you. And then the final card for your tarot is the Strength card. It came out, it was on its side. I put it in upright because that's what I got. I feel like this reading ends on a positive note, that you will have the strength to get through whatever difficulties you might have had. If this person's giving you a hard time, it's going to work out. You may have options. You may explore another option because it's a Cup card. But you're going to have strength either way to either get through this burden that you've had in the recent past and presently. You're going to get through this burden and this difficulty, where he may be upright again, if this is a relationship. It's a male energy, male, female, it's all energy. And as far as timing, we have 11, which is 2. We also had 2 you might want to watch pile number 1. It might give you a little bit more information, just because they're very similar readings. 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months. I get 2 days for whatever this difficulty is. And in 2 months, you're going to what I'm getting is you're going to feel so much better with things in 2 months. So it's September 28th, so around Thanksgiving, that weekend in the U.S., or November 28th to early December, you're going to feel 100% better. You're going to be out of this energy, and things are going to be going well. You might also have many options, either in love or career. Okay, so now we're going to do your oracle cards. We have the Archangel Michael card, which is Astara. You deserve the best. Here we go again. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So don't compromise if you have certain dreams. I think this goes with this card. And then we have the Goddess Guidance card, which is Lakshmi. Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine, like I said. Might take a little bit of time, but have patience with it. Earth magic, we have lotus flower, unfoldment. And sometimes in life we just gotta kind of sit back and we gotta wait for everything to unfold for us. And sometimes it takes a little bit longer than what we want it to. But you know what they say? Good things are worth the wait. So trust me on this. I'm just getting this energy. Sometimes I say things that I don't even know what's coming out of my mouth when I'm doing these readings. So good things come to those who wait. That was a cliche I used to hear a lot as a kid, and that's what I'm getting right now in this reading. We have the spirit animal deck. We have the giraffe spirit. See the big picture. So it's asking you maybe to look beyond, maybe yourself or internally what's going on, or just what's going on in your immediate life, and look at the big picture on things in life. And it's the giraffe spirit, which is number 29. 9 and 2 is also 11. So this to me is even a stronger message. 11 or 2. Also could be 11 days or 11 hours, but also 11 days or 29th. Something could happen on the 29th of the month. Could be an age, a birthday also, or an address. And then we have the angel answer card. I have one romance card this month. So if you feel like you're resonating with this being a romance reading, you can take this card. If not, just take what resonates and ask a question for the end, and that's going to be your answer. I picked the cards a little differently this month, just to kind of get through these readings, because I have a lot of messages and I have a couple of different readings that I have to do today. So romance angels is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And like I just said when we were talking about the unfoldment of things, good things come to those who wait, worth waiting for. Stop worrying, everything's going to be fine. So those are the messages that are coming through for me, pile number 2. And your angel answer is success. So there will be success. Excuse me, I had to take a sip of my drink. There will be success in whatever you are asking about, pile number 2. So we're going to do some charms for you. Let's see what we have here. So this is like to thread a needle. So for me, like, when you're mending something, or I feel like something may need to be mended in the near future, or, like an olive branch extended, mending fences. We have a heart here, so this may pertain to love. We have a penny, and it was upright. I don't know if I can see the date on it. Let me see. Again. $1975, that might be significant. We have lips here. I get lip service, or there may be communication or kisses. A turtle, the situation's moving very slowly. Another heart. So love again. So this may very well be a love ring. Then we have 3 hearts. Maybe with this option card, it could be a third party. A star. You might feel like this person's a star, or you may be their star, even though they're giving you a hard time. We have I know there's a name for this, but I call it the Namaste symbol. So I would definitely meditate, see how things play out. We have the moon and the star. We got that in pile number 1, 2. Divine timing I get, also divine guidance. And we have the feather, so that confirms that. And then we have the candy cane. So the candy cane could indicate sweetness, but also what I'm getting is it may be around the Christmas holiday, December 25th, that something comes into play in this situation with pile number 2. So pile number 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did so, please like, share, subscribe. And I want to thank you for coming to my channel, sending love, light, and blessings. Namaste. So if you chose pile number 3, the rose quartz, this is going to be your reading for the month of October. We're going to start off with the ancient Italian tarot. And we have, let's see. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Empress in reverse. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not the Empress in reverse. I'm having a brain fade. I think this indicates like hidden knowledge and stuff. I'm having a complete brain fog here. Hidden knowledge. That you need to find out what is the name of that card. I'll get back to it. I definitely know what it is. Then we have the Regina de Coppa, which is the Queen of Cups. We have Re di Bastoni, which is the King of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Four of Wands. Number 2, this one is the High Priestess. It's the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, a lot of times we'll get through it, but it's hidden knowledge. So what I see is you might have had some luck in the past, but it might have been short-lived because we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. There might have been a lot of overthinking, where you feel like you're taking 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. And miscommunication and issues with that, or overthinking or thinking negative thoughts in your head. Also indicates an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And when it's in reverse, it just kind of indicates kind of some issues, some problems with it, disagreements, stuff like that. Or, just overthinking and negative self-talk, which kind of, could have ended your good luck because you're not thinking in a positive frame of mind. Presently, you have La Papisa, which is the High Priestess, number 2. It's hidden knowledge. It's also yin and yang. Also very spiritual. You see the hat on her head. Very, very spiritual. So I feel like you might be into spirituality. You might be just learning about it. You might be listening to a lot of audio on it, or watching videos, or studying it. I also see studies or higher education. And then we have the Queen of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, female. Very nurturing person. The ultimate mother. It's all energy, male or female. This could also be a male. Very nurturing. This could be you, or this could be somebody else presently. And if this is you, this is the energy that you're showing to the world right now. And then in the future, we have the King of Cups, King of Wands in reverse, Re di Bastoni, which is usually a very passionate individual. Usually they're mature. They might kind of appear to be in a player energy a little bit, or non-committal if that's something that you want, this is a relationship. This also could be somebody that's being very flirtatious with you right now, but you don't know where you stand with them. And then the final card is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is happy home life, love, family. It's a deep love. It's more than a flirtation or passion, although wands always indicate passion, but it's a happy home life. So there is a happy ending to whatever's been going on. As far as timing, I get 4 because this is a court card. So we have 4 hours, 4 days, 4 weeks. I am getting 4 weeks with Mercury retrograde, that this is going to be, whatever you're asking about, you're going to have the answer to. And I have the oracle cards also. We have the angel answer card. Think of a question you want to answer at the end. I didn't do a lot of love cards. I just did the romance angels. So take what resonates if this is a love reading. So now we're going to go on to the Archangel Michael card, which is the Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. And, I didn't think about it, but this could also be you if you're a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And maybe that you have anger about something, so you're not in your best energy, or you could possibly need healing in the near future as well. And if you do decide to go on that journey of healing, it looks to be, the number 4 is going to be significant to you. Whether it's synchronicities where you might see the number 4444 or 444, or 4 weeks, which I'm getting a strong 4 weeks on this one. You might begin healing, or maybe whatever issues you're dealing with now will be resolved. Then we have the Goddess Guidance card, which is Ain, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. We have the Earth Magic card, which is reflection, winter solstice. So you might have to reflect on either you or somebody else. If you're the Queen of Cups, you're reflecting on maybe a possible relationship with this King of Wands. Maybe things need to be healed, and you might have to release some anger that you might have felt towards them. To me, whatever this is, the winter solstice is going to be significant. It could be, something wonderful. I get good energy from this card, so maybe you'll reflect now, and by the winter solstice, this will be healed. And then we have the Spirit Animal card, which is the White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. So have faith in this situation. And 66 may be significant to you. Also 6 and 6 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. So that might be something also. Or you might see the numbers. And then for your Romance Angel card, we have stay optimistic about your love life. So if this does pertain to love, it says to stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And now for your angel answer, we have within the next few months. So whatever you were asking about in the next few months also would be the winter solstice in the northern hemisphere, or around Christmas time. That's what I'm getting strong. So let's do your charms. Get a few more. Everybody had so many. There's some odd stuff here. I put some charms that I had in my jewelry box, old costume jewelry and stuff, so I got a lot here. So we have the crucifix. This might be very spiritual, or spirituality might come into play. You might be Christian. I love soccer. Somebody might really love soccer. We have this Velcro, so it feels like whatever this bond, if it's romantic, you're going to stay together, because Velcro is really tough, and We have 2 chains here, so you might have felt chained or restricted in the past from something. That's going to break. That's going to break in the future. I also have another cross. So again, spirituality. I have this fire opal with the sun. Again, I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius maybe involved. A dime, face down. I don't know if I can get the date on this dime. I don't know what I do with the light. Let's see. See if I can get the date on this dime. Hmm. 1989 might be significant to you. And then let's see, we have pink, which reminds me of rose quartz. Rose quartz, you might want to get some rose quartz. And it also reminds me of love. You have the key to somebody's heart, or they have the key to your heart. And we have a snowflake. So again, in the winter months, the winter solstice, that's what I believe this goes with. So pile number 3, that is your reading for the month of December. I'm sorry about the brain fade that I had earlier. If you like this channel, please like, share, subscribe. Check out the description box below with a lot of information about my new book, about my social platforms, Etsy and Patreon, where I sell readings, I sell jewelry, I sell crystal pendulums, and also, last but not least, or first and foremost actually, the beautiful music that you're hearing in the background from Joseph Alexander Ovidi. All that information will be in the content box below. I want to thank you for coming to my channel. I'm sending love and blessings to you. And if you like this channel, please like, share, subscribe. Again, sending love and light. Namaste.